Welcome, Cancer Leo, to your mid-month reading through the end of the month reading. Hope you guys are doing great out there. If you guys like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. This is going to be for the 17th through the 30th, getting straight through there. So let's see what's going on with you. Best messages coming out. We got the universe coming out as 21, saying that there's an accomplishment that's coming. So you might even be feeling this accomplishment right now, or knowing that you're on the verge of accomplishing something. Whatever it is, the universe is moving you towards this overall accomplishment, right? It's going to be a huge impact as we're getting ready to get into December over here. So definitely your overall awareness. So you might be feeling like all of a sudden you have these shocking kind of revelations going on as you're opening up your crown chakra, knowing that, you know what, there's something that might have been holding you back that you want to take action on now, or knowing that the universe is actually pushing you into this direction that maybe you weren't so sure, right, that I was supposed to take this action, but now you're having that surety. You're having this understanding. So it's going to be a perfect time also to start expressing yourself, really taking on some boss moves over here as you're really sitting over here in your authority. This assuredness that you have going on, this assurity, right, that you have is really making you feel like you're holding on to the reins, that you're really going into the direction you need to go in to make this new chapter within your life. It's pushing you towards whatever event, whatever circumstance or situation that you have going on. There is like this, aha, we got this. Being that we just got over the full moon in Taurus, with that Uranus running through it, that Uranus is going to bring in that tower moment. So it could have shook some things up within your life over the weekend, right? So you could also feel like, but maybe it wasn't chaotic. Maybe it wasn't that kind of shakeup. Maybe it was just the shakeup to make you overly aware of certain situations and kind of wake you up that this is where things need to go. This is what needs to be done as your intuition is really high. Yeah, really talking about making that magic happen, really feeling about taking on that action and knowing that I have these tools, right, to be able to guide me, help me, holding the key. Could even be that time right now to really start thinking about how you're going to really express your feelings towards someone else, thinking how we're going to get to, you know, the overall wishes, getting to this area. Okay. But that's good though, because that puts you into the authority role. Anytime we're in control of a situation, then it doesn't feel like we're wibble wobbling all over the place. Right? So let's really look at what's going on towards the end of the month for you. End of the month, please, for the beautiful Cancer Leo. Recognition and reward, building. You could be building back what you felt you lost, or you could feel like I'm building back better, or I'm just starting to really plant my seeds and really start building this. You might even have a lot of cooperation where you felt like somebody was not having cooperation with you. You have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is 3 again. So it does feel, and the 9 breaks down to 3 as well. So you could really feel like there's this happiness, this joy, but yet also this collaboration, right, between you and someone else, and yet the universe itself. Right? So it's just like, I know this is the way it's going. So there's going to be some things that are going on towards that end of the end of the month where you're going to feel like you are maybe even proving to yourself that this can work. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes, you know, we start seeing that, partnerships and alliances, or maybe maybe someone else is proving to you that they want to build with you, that they can collaborate with you, that we can do this together. This is a good time too, guys, if you're going to buy property or a vehicle, Okay, starting to get your business profits off the ground, really feeling like you and your partner in business are collaborating, feeling like you're both going to taste this success. And even if it's just yourself, you're going to start having this kind of taste for success by putting yourself into this place of understanding and knowing, like I said, where did you plant your seeds? Because this literally is a telltale sign that you planted seeds to be able to become the emperor, right? To be able to acknowledge the actions and then to be recognized for the situation. So, in seriousness, you did something to get to this place. It wasn't just the universe saying, here. No, it said you worked with me. There was a collaboration through those, maybe there was high demand in hours of work. So you push the limit, save the money. Now you're going to see the outcome. So there's definitely something here that's happening, and it's all for a reason. And the reason is showing the seeds that you planted in the past. Passion's igniting. Feeling like, I'm having this opportunity. Feeling that I'm more passionate about the situation because, and a lot of times when it starts developing and really showing its rewards and benefits, we can actually feel like, hey, I can get up in the morning, right? And feel like I'm getting up on the right side of the bed. Feeling like you have more energy because that passion is going through you. Whether it's love, whether it's a career, whatever it is, saving money, you know what it is. It could just be your children, right? Your health. Maybe you're going to the gym. Maybe you lost weight and you're starting to see these results. That will make you feel, healthier, happier. Okay, so whatever it is, congrats to you. Give yourself a pat on the back because it's showing this is the path I'm taking. And this is the results that I'm going to start seeing. And I am going to see these results. And you are going to see these results. You can even look back to the past. Look back. The universe is like, hey, you know what? If you don't believe me, look back to the past and see what was going on then towards what's going on now in the end of the month. Tell me. It doesn't matter how little or how small or how big of the accomplishment was. Just tell me. You can see it. And if you can't see it, there's only two options. You're blind and you don't want to recognize it, or this reading isn't for you. Or I'll even give you option 3. You won't see it until December. Because why? Time is fluid. But I guarantee you, for the majority thereof, I guarantee you, somewhere between the end of the month to the beginning of December, you will look into the past and say, I cannot believe I made it through that. Even if it's one step onto that new rug that you've laid down for yourself. Not enough to make tracks just yet, but just that one step, you're going to say, I can't believe I made that. And I can see it. But you have to be honest with yourself because a lot of times our perceptive doesn't see, okay? Or the optimism is not high enough to see the overall, okay? Let's get in here, my friends. Absolutely. Yes, because before you were dealing with some kind of disappointments, frustrations, and caused a lot of irritability when it came to this situation. You have now are going to look back into the past and say, I'm no longer that thing. Look at what I've accomplished. Negative talk, putting down that negative talk. That's why I said too, if you guys are going to give yourself negative talk, you probably won't see it. Okay. But if you're moving past that, using that optimism for that recovery and moving on and transition, that's how you became the emperor. That's why I believe that you will see this, because you're in emperor mode. Emperor mode says, I'm strong, I'm in the authoritative, I have, because he's taking on all four kings. King of Wands that he has within him says, I can get past the challenges and also be able to see the bigger picture and be able to see what I came from. So therefore, yes, I can see the transition. I'm holding tight to this control, having this understanding. I give my attention to what I want to give my attention to, and anything that's unwanted attention, I ignore. Okay, so you are definitely having the change. The intuition is changing. It's bringing in this transition. It's bringing in this recovery. It's showing you how you've changed. And like I said, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, wealth-wise, love-wise, whatever the pillar is. And maybe it's many. Maybe it's this ultimate Phoenix effect that you went through that said it's changed everything about who I am. But I do see you are going to have this successful launching within the area that you're looking for, opening up new venues, new ventures. Finding it is what you really need. There could even be some suggestions coming from other people. You might even be talking, right, to another water sign. You could be talking to this Pisces. You might be talking to this Libra, this Scorpio, maybe even a Gemini. But they have these ideas. There's some invitations inviting you to come do some things with them, some ventures, invitations to go to, maybe some kind of, maybe even an online type of sessions to create, to learn how to do things. There's many things that are coming towards you that is going to help you make new opportunities within your life. A lot of things coming towards you, and there might not even be some invites. I mean, some invites might not even be until the new year, like put in your resume now, you know what I'm saying? Or put in your whatever, right? Hold your seat. We're going to have this conference in January, right? But I do see a lot of different kinds of, things like that. Conferences, whether they're online or, maybe big conferences at big buildings, things like that. There's a lot of that. I see that, which is going to help you build. It's just like you're just building. All these different building blocks. You might find new places to do research, hearing some things through the air. Hey, you need research, come over here. Absolutely. So, so let's get towards the end of the month. Yes, the level of commitment that you have is what's building. It's that opportunity of understanding, opportunity of knowing. And if it's within love of this commitment, it's where you're going to see, right, this love transform. Whatever your commitments are, you're going to be able to accept them, handle them, and watch them grow with lots of major success. Wow. And this is through the self-discipline that you have. This is all about self-discipline. This is because you're going to keep that emperor mode going strong. The more you feel that way, the more you're going to feel like I'm more careful about where I'm investing my money. I'm more careful about who I tell my goals to. I'm more careful about where I'm being vulnerable. Maybe I don't want to be vulnerable towards certain situations or certain people. So it's kind of like pampering yourself in some ways as well. But also making sure that you understand that if I do hazardous things or listen to other people, there could be consequences that can ensure that this would not. So that's why I just love that, because it's saying I'm with self-discipline. I'm putting the action where action's going to make my success. Not listening, right? No negative talk. Not listening to people who want to not help me. So I do see that there's, a lot of people who want to come in and really help you with this situation. I really do feel like a lot of you are getting some kind of partnership, or somebody who has a lot of information about something that you need, or is pushing you towards something that is going to help you be successful. Okay. There you go. Yeah. And for some of you, it might even be two other people as well. Okay. So I love that. I'm going to get you a portal card so we can see kind of what's going on here. Really taking a step towards what it is that you're really wanting. Third eye activation, yeah. Clearly seeing now. And it's really good for you, though, too, because there was a lot of confusion for a lot of you. A lot of, not 100%, we'll say cloudy, but not 100% clear either. Meaning I could see maybe little steps here and there, but I still felt like there was things that just were not clear enough for me to get the answer to. So I do feel like between the magician, your intuition, and this, here, and with the universe pushing and guiding you, that things are really going to become way, way clearer for you. And they definitely will. I said by the end of the month, you're really going to have, like I said, you'll be able to take that step back and really see how things are really opening up, how things have changed, how things are going more successful for you. And like I said, it doesn't matter how big or how small the situation is, that step is. It's definitely just that right step, knowing even if it's just getting to the threshold of the new door that you're opening, you will notice that because you'll feel that lightness, you'll see that. Okay? So I really do like that. Lemurian seed codes, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, and living with grace. So, yeah. And a lot of you are very unique. The things that you want to build, the things that you want to do, the things that you go after when it's talking about your own entrepreneurship, when it's comes to your own business, and just you in general. Right? You have this very uniqueness about you. Everybody does personally, but I'm talking about the sign itself. Right? Very unique. So I want to make sure that you guys understand that your creativity is your power. Cancer Leo, you have so much creativity. You have the uniqueness of Cancer running through you with that emotional and intuitive pieces to you to really be able to gather, what it is you truly need if you really just sit back and listen to your higher self. And then with that Leo coming in with that creativity, you really are a beautiful, unique sign. And yes, they all are. But if you really look at it from the Lemurian seed code area, you definitely are, right? You definitely are. It's just, for you, it's really about finding that middle piece for you so you don't sway back and forth. Okay? Okay, my friends, you guys got this. I'm so proud of you guys. You guys do what you need to do. Like I said, if you don't see it right away, I don't expect you to see it right this second. Like I said, into the month to the beginning of December. Okay, but don't close yourself off to the negativities of, I don't see shit. Take that time to really focus for just 1 second, because it might just be something small that you realized, well, I really did come from here. There it is, my friends. Till next time, keep striving. Bye-bye.